Are you tired of flashlights that promise the sun but deliver a dim glow? What if you could hold a portable sun in your hand? Today, we're diving deep into the world of long-throw flashlights. I've spent the last few weeks putting these to the test, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on each one. So if you're a camper, a hiker, a search and rescue professional, or just someone who loves cool gear, you're going to want to stick around for this. We're counting down from number 6 to the undisputed king of long-throw flashlights. 6. Banral Rechargeable Flashlight. Now this is a very popular option on Amazon, and I can see why. It boasts some pretty impressive stats, including a supposed 20,000 lumens and a long throw distance. It's also very budget-friendly, which is a huge plus for a lot of people. When I first got it, I was actually pretty impressed with the packaging and the overall feel of the light. It has a nice weight to it, and the aluminum alloy body feels sturdy enough in the hand. The magnetic charging is also a nice touch, as it makes it easy to juice up without fiddling with tiny USB ports. But, as I started to use it more, I began to notice a few things that, didn't quite live up to the hype. The 20,000 lumen claim, for instance, is a bit of a stretch. I mean, it's bright for sure, but it's not turn night into day bright like some of the other flashlights on this list. The beam is also not as focused as I would have liked for a long throw flashlight. It's more of a floodlight, which is great for lighting up a campsite, but not so much for spotting things in the distance. And the user interface, with the whole press and hold for SOS, felt a little clunky and not very intuitive in a pinch. I took the Banral out on a few night hikes, and while it did a decent job of illuminating the trail in front of me, I found myself wishing for a bit more oomph. Number 5. ThruNite Catapult V6 SST70. Now we're getting into some more serious contenders. ThruNite is a well-respected brand in the flashlight community, and the Catapult V6 has a reputation for being a great thrower for under $100. It's a really well-built light, with an aerospace-grade aluminum body and a nice grippy texture. It feels really solid in the hand, and I have no doubt that it could take a beating. The USB-C charging is also a big plus, as it's much faster than older USB standards. And with a max output of 2,836 lumens and a throw of up to 692 meters, this thing can really reach out there. But, as much as I like the Catapult V6, it's not without its faults. The beam, while powerful, has a slightly yellowish tint to it, which might not be to everyone's liking. It's not a deal breaker by any means, but it's something to be aware of. The user interface also feels a little dated. It has a few quirks that take some getting used to. For example, you have to cycle through turbo mode to get to the strobe, which isn't ideal in a tactical situation. I also found the side switch to be a little on the small side, and it can be a bit tricky to find in the dark. I took the Catapult V6 out to a big open field to really test its throw, and it did not disappoint. I was easily able to light up trees and buildings that were hundreds of meters away. Number 4. CEBEAM L19 2.0. This is where we start to get into the really high-end stuff. CEBEAM is known for its exceptional build quality, and the L19 2.0 is no exception. This thing is built like a tank. It features a TIR lens, which creates a very focused beam with minimal spill, making it an absolute monster of a thrower. With a max throw of over 1,000 meters, this thing can light up objects that are so far away you can barely see them with the naked eye. The dual switch design, with a tactical tail switch and a side switch for cycling through modes, is also a great feature. I've been using the L19 2.0 for a few weeks now, and I'm just blown away by its performance. The beam is so tight and focused, it's like a laser beam. I was able to light up a water tower that's over a kilometer away from my house, and it was as clear as day. The build quality is also top-notch. It just feels so solid and well-made in the hand. The only real downside to the L19 2.0 is the user interface. The dual switch system can be a little quirky and takes some getting used to. It's not as intuitive as some of the other flashlights on this list, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Overall, the CEBEAM L19 2.0 is an incredible long-throw flashlight that is perfect for hunting, search and rescue, or anyone who needs to see things at a great distance. 3. OLIGHT Marauder Mini. This is a really unique flashlight, as it's not just a thrower, but also a floodlight. It has a central LED for a long, focused beam and a ring of LEDs around the outside for a wide, floody beam. It also has RGB LEDs, which is a fun little feature. With a max output of 7,000 lumens, this thing is incredibly bright, and the build quality is as you would expect from OLIGHT, absolutely superb. The magnetic charging is also a nice touch, and the rotary knob for changing modes is very intuitive and easy to use. I've had a lot of fun playing with the Marauder Mini. The ability to switch between a thrower and a floodlight is incredibly useful. I can use the floodlight to light up my entire campsite, and then switch to the thrower to see what's making that noise in the woods. The RGB LEDs are also a nice touch, and they can be useful for signaling or for preserving night vision. The only real downside to the Marauder Mini is the proprietary battery and the magnetic charging. You can't just pop in a new battery if you run out of juice. You have to use OLIGHT's specific battery. And while the magnetic charging is convenient, it means you can't charge it with a standard USB-C cable. Overall, the OLIGHT Marauder Mini is a fantastic all-around flashlight that is perfect for a variety of situations. 2. Fenix LR50R. This thing is an absolute beast. With a max output of 12,000 lumens and a throw of 950 meters, this thing is like having a portable searchlight in your hand. It's a big, heavy flashlight, but it's built to withstand just about anything you can throw at it. It also has a really cool feature called an intelligent downshifting sensor, which automatically lowers the brightness if you get too close to an object, preventing it from overheating. And you can even use it as a power bank to charge your other devices. I've been using the LR50R for a few weeks now, and I'm just in awe of its power. It's so bright, it's almost ridiculous. I took it out to a lake at night, and I was able to light up the entire opposite shore, which is over half a mile away. It's just an incredible amount of light. The build quality is also top-notch, as you would expect from Fenix. The only real downside to the LR50R is its size and weight. It's not the kind of flashlight you can just slip into your pocket. It's a big, heavy tool that's meant for serious use. Overall, the Fenix LR50R is an incredible flashlight that is perfect for search and rescue, law enforcement, or anyone who needs a massive amount of light. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you need the power, the LR50R delivers in a big way. Number 1. IMALENT SR32. This is, without a doubt, the most insane flashlight I have ever used. With a maximum output of 120,000 lumens and a throw of over 2,000 meters, this thing is not just a flashlight, it's a portable sun. It has 32 LEDs, a built-in cooling system with fans, and an OLED display that shows you the current brightness level and battery life. It's a massive, heavy flashlight that comes in its own custom carrying case, and it's powered by a battery pack that's the size of a small brick. Words cannot describe how bright this flashlight is. I took it out to a dark, remote location, and when I turned it on to its highest setting, it was like a scene from a science fiction movie. The beam is so powerful, it literally turns night into day. I was able to light up a mountainside that was over a mile away, and it was so bright I could see individual trees. It's just an unbelievable amount of light. The build quality is also incredible, as you would expect from a flashlight that costs as much as a used car. Now, is the IMALENT SR32 a practical flashlight for most people? Absolutely not. It's a highly specialized tool that's designed for a very specific purpose. But if you're a search and rescue professional, a first responder, or just a flashlight enthusiast who wants the absolute best of the best, then the IMALENT SR32 is the undisputed king of the hill. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.